Hold on, it's too much light. Hi guys, it's me, Sion, and I'm back with another episode of me just expressing myself and talking about things that I feel are important. So, as human beings, I feel like society expects a lot from us. So, with that being said, I feel like we as members of society have the right to critique and call out things that are wrong. And the world is very unfair, so it doesn't necessarily mean that the things that you call out or talk about are actually going to change or be addressed. But for me, like, I at least want to use my voice and point out things about society that I feel should be different, because for one, I want a better world, and I feel like the first step towards building a better world is actually addressing the issues. And I am not the type of person who will just sit back and get used to the issues. I'm at least going to say something about it. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this lighting. Yeah, so I don't want to be the type of person who just adapts and just like gets used to the issues, because like I want to be the type of person who actually speaks up about what's wrong. So first thing is the education system. I feel like I just think it's ridiculous, the lack of useful information that gets taught in schools. Like, school does not prepare you for life at all. And I feel like a lot of parents are brainwashed because they think that school I feel like a lot of parents are brainwashed because they feel like school is like the road to success. And it's like, how can school be the road to success if school does not teach you anything about how to achieve anything in real life? Like, I really wish that I learned patience. Like, in school, I really wish that I learned the patience to endure entrepreneurship. I wish I learned how to adapt with failures and like keep moving forward after a failure and keep like pushing yourself to be successful. I wish I learned finances, like how, like, things about finances. I wish I learned creative ways to make money and creative ways to make a living. I wish I learned how to navigate through mental health. I wish I learned how to navigate through difficult periods of mental health, how to value myself, like useful things, useful life skills. School doesn't teach that at all. It doesn't teach useful information. And I feel like that's why people struggle so much, because this institution that we're forced to go to from age 5 or 6 to age 18 does not it's an institution where you learn things that are not aligned with what you need to be successful as a human. So, or like happy as a human, or like, I don't know. I literally don't even know what the end goal of school is, because it's not really useful. Like, and then also, like, okay, I used to work in a school, and like some teachers like don't be having any empathy at all, especially for like Black students. Like, I have witnessed teachers, and like, oof, I don't, not to expose, but I am exposing this situation. Like, I have witnessed teachers purposely trigger students and then tell their parents that it was the kid's fault that they had like a bad reaction. Like, I have witnessed teachers actually antagonize students and like give them trouble and hardship. And it's like, I don't know, the education system is, at least in America, is very messed up because it doesn't teach useful information. Like, it doesn't even teach real history. Like, are we as a people just going to tolerate I want to homeschool my kids, because I feel like if I brought a child into this world, they deserve better education. Like, they deserve education that is actually going to prepare them for life. And public education does not do that. And like, parents out there, you should want better for your kids. Like, because school isn't it. School isn't going to prepare your child to be successful. It's really not. It's going to lead your child to be lost. I promise you it will. Your child isn't going to be like, oh, people don't grow up and be like, oh, I'm so thankful I learned this in school because now I'm using it in real life. Like, people don't do that, and they should do that. So the school system, I wish that the people had more of a say. I wish that the people had more of a say. Do you guys like not think it's weird that like we as the people don't have any say in anything that has to do with the laws that we have to follow? Like, the laws that we have to follow, the way society is, and like the prices of things and stuff like that. Like, I just feel like it's weird that only a certain like group of people have a say in those things. I had this thought, and it was like, what if God is waiting for human beings to take responsibility for our own existence and our own well-being, and the fact that things are unfair within our society? Like, what if he's waiting for us to take personal responsibility for that and change? It's hard for me to accept our society for what it is, but it's like we're so deep into the way things are. Like, we're so ingrained into it. Like, I don't even know if change is possible. But like, being a human is truly excruciating, and like, I'm not even going to, it's not even like anything bad has happened to me. Like, nothing bad has happened to me. It's just that like, I just feel so out of touch with this experience of being a human. Like, our education is crappy, especially for Black students. Like, the education system does not serve Black students, and neither do teachers, non-Black teachers who have no empathy for Black students. I've seen them in action, and they will like actively antagonize their students, and just the lack of empathy. Like, I heard this one guy say that you can't teach a student who you do not love, and like, just makes me wonder, like, do these teachers actually have a sense of love for these students? And a lot of them don't. And so the school system is like really messed up. It doesn't teach kids anything about real life and useful life skills, and then we wonder why it's so hard for people to get by and be successful and reach a place of comfort within their lives. I actually like want to have kids, but it's like, I don't want to bring them into a world like this, because like, I don't know if any level of good parenting could prepare a kid for the type of world we live in. And you know, this is so negative. Sorry, I don't mean to be so negative.